Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for Revolve8, a new Clash Royale style clone game that just released in the English version of the game here in the US a couple of days ago. Now I do want to apologize, I wanted to make this video a lot earlier, but for those of you that have been following the channel, there were some life events that popped up that kind of got in the way, as well as I really wanted to play the game quite a bit before I made this video. But to be honest, like if you've ever played a Clash Royale game, this game is going to be really familiar. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. This game's actually a lot of fun, and it does have some things that make it stand out from Clash Royale. However, there are other things that this game has that really bug me, and it's more of just a design point. It looks cool, but it bugs me the way it's implemented. And the major thing that really bugs me is the user interface. It's really cluttered. In my opinion, some of you guys might like it. I personally don't. They've got kind of this like umbrella swiping thing kind of going on where you can go through. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do these main quests. Okay, thank you, let's head back. But they've got this user interface that I'm not really the biggest fan of. You can swap back and forth between everything, but everything just, to me, feels really cluttered, especially when it comes to the deck. Now, looking at this, at first I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so I've got my deck up top. These are all the cards I have underneath. And I wasn't really a big fan of how it was all laid out. It's like kind of hard to see everything. Everything feels really squished, especially when you start clicking on information that pops up on the left. And you got to click on this, it pops up. Like looks cool, but in my personal opinion, it just feels like it's kind of all over the place. And I still haven't gotten used to it. And I find myself constantly clicking on things like this and trying to go back and how do I do stuff? How do I swap units in and out? I don't know. To me, it personally bugs me. It looks cool, but it's not my favorite thing, and they've just got buttons on top of buttons on top of buttons in this thing, and that's my personal opinion. Some of you guys might like that, some of you guys might not, but that's just my personal preference. But they've got all sorts of stuff going on that I don't understand, but other than that, the game is great, and I've been having a lot of fun. Like I said, I haven't played a whole lot of it, so I have to apologize personally. I wanted to play a lot more, but I haven't really gotten too far into it, but honestly, like overall impressions, if you like Clash Royale, this is a good take on it. So let's go ahead and actually jump into a match real quick. I'm probably going to get matched up against like a bot or something because like I said, I haven't played a whole lot of it, but it's very similar to any other Clash Royale style game. However, there are some slight differences. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pop down Robin Hood down to the bottom left. The game is landscape mode. I know a lot of people might enjoy that more so than the portrait style mode that you find in a lot of games, like in Clash Royale and stuff like that. So let's go ahead. Ooh, dang, she is doing some serious damage up there. I'm gonna have to probably wait till I get my big king guy out. I'm gonna wait till, you know what, the tower's gonna take care. I'm gonna pop Emperor down here, and then I'm gonna put an archer just behind him. These guys. Now, one of the other really interesting aspects of this game is that characters have ultimate abilities. Specifically, the leader has an ultimate ability, and they also have active abilities that can pop down like that. So, ba-ba-dum, heal flex, he's going to heal up. I'm going to pop that off right there, because those will take care of him really easily. And now he's going to do some serious damage. Let's pop up some card soldiers up top. And maybe some ogres down here to hopefully take down that last tower. He's probably going to die beforehand, but I'm hoping I can take that tower down real quick. There we go, pushed up. I'm going to go ahead and drop down my soldiers here, and I'm going to wait to throw down my Robin Hood. Now, I'm hoping I can actually show you guys his ultimate ability, because it is really cool. Let's go ahead and I'm going to drop down my tower here, my ogre hut, probably right about here. And then I'm hoping I'll be able to get my big guy out here real soon to show you how the gameplay. Now, I personally do like this overall aesthetic that the game has going for it, this anime style, this hand-drawn. There's a lot of really fun, cool things that go along with this. So I'm gonna wait. I've almost got my king guy up. I'm gonna go ahead and use him to push up top in just a second. I'm gonna throw those down and damage him, and hopefully my tower will be able to take care of him. Oh, you see, yeah, he's activating one of his abilities. That is one of the cool things in this game, is like when you activate an ability, your characters take care of him. There we go. Like the screen will kind of zoom in and take over for you. So 60 seconds left. Let's go ahead and pop my Emperor down here, and then I'm going to throw my Red Riding Hood just behind him, and I'm going to activate his ultimate ability, which takes over the entire screen, And even the other character will see it too. So it's got some pretty cool, interesting animations going on. Look at this guy. I freaking love it. I'm not gonna skip it. I want my opponent to watch as I devastate him using my Emperor's abilities. Go get him, Emperor! And then I might be able to just slow this guy down right here. Activate her ability. Boom, pop that off. And then if he pops up any other enemies and stuff that might attack my Emperor, I'll be able to take care of him. I pretty much got this in the bank, you guys. Might as well pop down a couple of other units and stuff just to protect my tower, or to protect my Emperor. Might as well push like hardcore, am I right? Make sure I've got at least 3 ink, is what they call it in this game, in order to win the match. So there we go. Won the match. Some pretty cool, interesting aspects. I think the biggest thing that makes this game differ from other Clash Royale style games is its overall aesthetic, its landscape gameplay. There are other landscape games like this, Clash Royale style games, but it's the aesthetics of the game, the anime style, this hand-drawn, cool. I like the hand-drawn sketch version of these different characters, on top of the fun skill animations and leader animations and stuff like that, really make a lot of the combat and a lot of the gameplay a lot of fun. It might be a little frustrating if you're losing and somebody activates their ultimate ability like that and they're not skipping it. They're like forcing you to watch through it. But it's kind of like a, hey, I'm winning, so I'm gonna, you know, rub this in your face kind of a thing. After completing after completing maps and stuff, you do receive books. They're not like chests. They're like the chest, but they're books you open up and stuff like that. And I do have a couple of them that I can open up for you. And I'm going to open up some of these menus and show you that there are a lot of different quests and stuff that you can complete in the game to receive premium currency that you can use to summon. I actually think I've got just enough to do some summoning in this one. And let's go ahead and just receive some of these. Thank you, thank you. And I believe they've got some special, oh, I don't have, here's the news and stuff if you want to look at it. Up at the top right, it's frozen for me because it's loading it. So there we go. A lot of different stuff going on. This game has been available in other countries for a while now, but it just released its United States, its English version just a couple of days ago. So you do see they have special events going on right now for the game, for it just barely releasing. I'm going to go ahead and swipe over to this other menu. Actually, let's go ahead and show you what it looks like to upgrade. I've got my Emperor right here. Let's go ahead and click on him. Upgrade. Level upgrade right there. Now he's level 5. You do have to get duplicates in order to upgrade them, just like in any other Clash Royale style game. And you can go through, and like certain cards are good against countering other cards. For example, that Emperor guy, if somebody throws down the Emperor guy, you're going to want to throw down the that mass collection of heroes. Let me see what it looks like. This one right here. The card squad. It's hard to read because it's like slanted at an angle, but the card squad, you throw him down, it'll distract him and do enough damage to him and stuff like that. But that other guy, he had like, I think it was this character, Karen, that just swipes the field. A dancing guard who can protect her allies from groups of enemies by attacking enemies around it. And I will have to say, one of the things I think is really cool about this game is if you click on a character, one of these cards and stuff, on the bottom left, you can see a little bit of a cinematic play out showing how they work. And it gives you a brief description, a support unit who can obliterate groups of minions with her crossbow. Simple, straight to the point. You know exactly what that character does. You can jump in, you can play, don't have to worry about it. Love that. So let's go ahead and actually finish the video off. See, sorry, I keep hitting that as a back button. The interface, you know, like I said, bugs me sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and buy some books. I believe I got enough to do this. I've actually got enough to do 2 of them. So we might as well show you some of these summoning animations. I don't know exactly what all the summoning animations look like. So we got some red ogres. Got some blue ogres. It's got this kind of fun hand-drawn aesthetic to it. But if you unlock like a really rare card, it actually shows like a 3D cinematic, which I don't think I'm going to get any right now because I do have to rank up and level up to get newer cards. But I might as well just go ahead and show you and maybe get lucky. I don't know. We got a couple more of these. We got some shards for card soldiers, some for the Lilliput archers, the flying trunk, which I haven't used yet. I'm actually excited to give that a try. Emperor. And then the last one is we got some more for Red Riding Hood. So we can go through and upgrade those characters. And if we head back to the main menu screen, which is right here, I've got a couple of books I can open up for you as well. These are the books that you get simply just by playing the game and winning. So we got Star Money, Star and Money, I don't know. Let's do another summon real quick and then we can probably end this video. The Flying Trunk. So there we go. So there it is for my first impressions video for Revolve8. This is a game I'm probably going to play a little bit more going in the future, not quite a whole lot. And I do apologize for not playing that really far into the game. There's probably a lot more to this game that I'm sure comes later down the line. But overall, my impressions of it, it's a pretty good Clash Royale style game with its own twists and its own mechanics that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy, especially for the aesthetics and the style of game that it is. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date in the latest in mobile gaming. See you, my friends.